So you want to know how we got out of this war? This is how. When we got dropped, you didn't tell us it had just been a war. You gave us a couple of men. We needed an extraction out of there as soon as possible. We got wrong information. So the best thing we could do was explore. We headed up until we couldn't head up anymore. Along the coastlines, the best we could do. All we had was me, the civilian. We found a ruined city. It was weird. We sent the machine gun men in. Best we could do. And he didn't get anything. He got himself new boots. That was what he picked up at that city. There was no reinforcements. There was no nothing. He got boots to help him move. I guess that was best for him. So this is how we went on. Over and over again. We just kept moving up, catching cities. Every different city we had, we found another ruined city. This time we found some people. We had a game of tag with them. I'll give it that. We had a fun game of tag to see if they would join me. It was a good job we did. It comes in handy later on. All we could do was just... But then after a while we ended up just joining our teams together. It was a lot easier just to keep them in one group. Keep them strong together. We carried on ploughing through. See what else we could find. What else we could do just to get off of this place. Off of this planet. I don't know why we got dropped here. I think it was a mistake. After a while we just carried on venturing. And then we found out a man with a dog. I thought, wow, another human? Oh, and there was another one. We didn't know what to do. We thought we'd go venture and say hi. But they were hostile. So we did whatever we were trained to do. We took them out the best way we could from a distance. Then the man with the dog, he decided to run off. So we talked to those little guys, but they just seemed aggressive. They had big guns, bigger than ours. But we had more firepower. We had more men. Your gun might be bigger, but there's more of us. So we took them out. It was the best we could. That's all we could do. And just gunned them down. Which left some of us injured, but we would heal. And then their friends were coming. They had another civilian truck. Just like ours. I don't know if they were dropped on this land or what. Best thing we did, same again. Took them from a distance. Only thing we could do is just keep them back. But as being a civilian, he thought he was a cocky man to get in there and take him out. What can I say? It works so well. But the military machine gun men, they kept their distance, and they damaged him enough so that our other guys could take him in enough to hurt them. But after a while, he just started to run. We're like, hang on, you start this fight. We're not ending it now. So we kind of took them out best we could. And we got another member on our team after a while, but they wanted to play tag as well. I don't know what is with this planet and give them a tag. But so we chased them down as best we can until we could get close enough to them. Then we saw their guys in the bottom left, but then they just left us. They vanished. We couldn't see them anymore. I don't know what's happening with the view distance on this area. It's all wrong. But we managed to get it, and we never saw them again. But we got another civilian on our team. He was a nice guy. We thought we'd keep at least one team of each, just to make sure we're always safe. Best way we can. So carried on venturing up, and up and up, and then there we saw it. The man with the dog, his friends. But they had a base, so I don't know why. But we thought we would take it. The best way we can is just to gun it down and keep going at it. But they had a good defense, but I think we prevailed. I think we didn't lose any casualties. We didn't lose any men on this trip, which is always a blessing in my books. The good thing is though, they left stuff at that base, so we thought we'd go in and take what we could. They weren't using it anymore. We needed it off this. We needed the best equipment we could. We got Bill the chopper. The chopper pilot Bill. Oh, hey, damn, that man saved us more times than I can count. He was good at scout. He kept finding more of their men. They were scattered everywhere. They classed themselves as rebels for some reason, and I don't know why. So we carried on venturing around. always venturing, trying to get off this island, safe other way to get off. We found cities after cities, all the ruins. Like there's been a massive war here. We keep finding rebels, and then obviously we saw another civilian. This time he was with the rebels, and he just kind of did a little tease and then ran away. So obviously our civilian and our guys were like, we'll go after them, and just kind of just ventured off. There was nothing much more we could do here except chase them down. We managed to corner them in the city blocks, and that's where we got them. They ended up saying that you'd come with us because, well, apparently we won the rules of tag. But then that was a red no area. It was coming for us. We left the rebel up there with his dog. The man with the dog, he's still around. Don't know how. So we'd leave him up there into the red no area and carried on venturing around. We found a volcano in the ruined city that had already been explored though. It looked deserted more than the other places. And then, that's it. We saw that tank. It was a big bar boy tank, this one. But Bill, he thought he was a good man. He went at them with the chopper. And he kept getting shot. They were missing. They may have scraped him. They may have scratched him a couple of times. But Bill got them in the end. He ended up taking them out the best he can by just blowing them up with his machine guns. And then we found another base. And more people. I don't think this was a deserted planet that we hit. We just keep trying to take them all out the best we can by killing them and taking what they have. Always taking what they have. And this is how it was done. We blocked off the path so the rebels couldn't get out. We had to use civilian trucks. It worked, so we kept the machine gun men there, keeping them down, and we kept going for the other guys, swapping back and forth. We had to separate. We had to defend on both sides by taking them out. Taking rebels out in one area, getting flanked from every direction, front ways, back ways, up ways, down ways, everywhere we were getting flanked, but we kept going, we kept pursuing, and Bill ended up catching a friend. Found a friend, he must have been kept hostage, and for some reason the rebels didn't use him, didn't use their chopper, what they had, but I'm guessing Bill's friend would not let them take us, so he helped us take out everyone. We kept going, we kept hunting the best we can. The military way. We couldn't keep them up. We couldn't keep putting pressure on every angle, so we had to focus fire. So Bill's friend, sorry, he wouldn't tell us his name. We just kept calling him Bill's friend for some reason. Him and the military men always. But then more people kept coming in. They had a civilian. Once we saw that, we got to rescue that civilian. We know the civilians don't go with the rebels unless they're being forced. So after taking out one people, Bill's friend was like, yeah, we've got this. We can take them. We can save everyone. But then we're getting attacked from above. Good job we left the two civilians with the machine gun men. They kept them on their toes. And we just, for some reason, they just constantly fired. Their machine guns had so much ammunition. They kept going and going and going. And we got more civilians. Enough to get us off this. When we get off this island, we can probably repopulate more areas. This planet. I'm sorry. I'm still shell-shocked from this mission. It keeps me guessing every time. We kept taking down the guys, but it was getting to a point where it was getting a bit much for us. We couldn't keep putting the pressure on them. They were hitting us too hard. I know there wasn't many people left because the rebels. The man with the dog was still there. I don't know what happened to him. From what last, I don't remember seeing him. I don't think we left him alone. He was one man and a dog. He was a wasteland wanderer. We couldn't kill a wasteland wanderer. We just kept on the other military people. We wouldn't let them up. We wouldn't let up. We will survive. We will prosper. We kept going the best we could. We thought we'd just join the two, Bill and his friend together. If they both could pilot one chopper together, and that's when we found it. Someone left it. Just a thermal detonation device there. Bill and his friend, both in the same chopper now, taking down the enemy. And we thought, and he was like, we have a thermal detonation device now. Let's not just finish this off with some style. Finish it off. Make sure that they will not come back for us. Yes, we were sure. about this. We kept it going. And we ended it. Bill wasn't happy, neither was his friend. They had been kept captive. They wanted it to fully end. They couldn't just leave one man alive. They thought that was it. They weren't letting anyone go. They went into the darkness, into the Red No-No area, and took out that last trooper. And that was the end of them. The last of it all.